Greasus is trying to bribe us into a trade agreement, which would stop us from attacking them. Obviously, we're declining. And we're getting attacked over here by the final dwarf army. This is not going to be a good fight for us, I don't think. We'll just back up. This recent conquest is going to get sacked again. There's no way they take it, though. Yeah, they just back out. Yeah, we have armies nearby, so they wouldn't have risked that. Looks like a couple of the rebellions are coming home to fight. We'll take the easy win. We got another one right here. That's 2. Now, if we attack this guy right now, we could ambush him. I guess the question is, even if we ambush, what are we hoping to accomplish? Because they have a really, really nasty army to fight. And if we do that, I would want to get rid of everything we have equipped, because they'll just steal items from us. Is it worth it? I don't know. But we need to get Queek over here to be able to do this, I think. Maybe we bait Queek? I don't know if he thinks his army is stronger. Oh boy. He thinks it's way stronger. So maybe we back up. I'm a little nervous about leaving this without units to help defend.
Not in my name.
But actually, it wouldn't matter because we could just ambush. We could ambush outside of the garrison. So if we hit this, that's a guaranteed... Yep, that's a guaranteed fight with the garrison. We just need to make sure we don't get discovered. I think that works. And back over here with Snikch. Let's keep our conquest going, so we'll get back on land. And then we'll try and take this settlement. Hopefully we'll get attacked here. No. Well, maybe, if they have the garrison to help. Hopefully we can jump the river, or the ocean here. Yeah, looks like we can. They do have an army forming, but it's not quite ready yet. So we'll come over here, and next turn we'll attack. So settlement, battle, but we have mostly ranged units, so it should be fine. Up here in the north, these guys are sending 2 armies out, unfortunately, so we're going to have to figure out where they'll attack, and then we'll have to defend. That's pretty annoying. They could... Looks like they could attack... Oh no, this is full speed, so they won't be able to attack. They can't attack this one. They could potentially attack this one, though. They don't have full stacks, though.
You know nothing.
Some of these units... Yeah, look at that. War Mammoth is a tier 5. So they have good units. We need to defend. Boy, do we defend... I don't even know if we can, actually. We recently hired Regiments of Renown. We can get a Rattling gun. That's literally the only unit we can get, is a Rattling gun. Man, that's pretty annoying. Well, I don't... Either way, it doesn't really matter. We need to take the settlement. Yeah, close victory. We don't want to take any more damage. We've already got some damage that's stacked up. Easy win. We healed up more than we lost because we have the health potion. So we'll take that settlement, and we're already maxed out on food. We're going to waste a little bit here, but we'll take this one at tier 5. There we go. Only 12 food wasted, so not too bad. We are close enough to sack, actually. Why don't we sack it first? And then we'll come back and settle it tier 5. There we go. We'll pick up a couple more carrot and stick perks. And that takes our wages down to less than 300. So pretty good. Yeah, I thought these guys were going to be free, but I guess it's additive and not multiplicative. So so they basically just add. So if you have minus 100% wages, and then you have a plus 70% wages, then you're still going to be paying 30% of their overall wage, as opposed to, you know, multiplying it by minus 98% or whatever. I didn't consider that, but it still is a big difference. Because these at what are they, 450 a turn or 700 a turn, something like that. they should technically be way more than this. 70. Something seems off though. I feel like we should have it a little bit lower than this. No, that's probably accurate. So we're getting a 60, 70. We're getting about a minus 80% upkeep. And we have a plus 68% upkeep. So it should be close to 100% of what their wages are. And I think these guys are usually 450. Something like that. Let's go see. 450. So 450 and we're paying 300. So we're still paying like 33% less, roughly. And we have one more. We have one more pack guy coming. And then that'll bring it down another 10%. Until we get, you know, more supply lines to increase it. So maybe we get rid of Gorich in this army. Does he? No, he boosts them actually. Yeah, because he has melee attack for all monster units plus 8. So that one's pretty good. I'm just thinking if we throw him in another army, he'll actually be able to do the same amount of damage, but we could replace him with a unit that gets 10% less wages. I mean, it doesn't matter. We have 36k positive. I'm just thinking if we spam these armies. We're trying to build another one right here. Yeah, here comes the brood horrors. Yep, so let's try that. We also need the movement speed, so we'll get a warlock engineer. I'll throw him in there. We'll try to find a better one. This one's aggressive, and we're not going to be using him in melee, so that does absolutely nothing for us. But if we can find one that gets the spell boost or discipline, that would be good. So we'll throw him in there. So 1, 2... Yeah, we need 10. So we'll need 8 Packmasters. That'll give us 80%. We'll reduce it with this guy. Yep, that looks good. And up here in Nurgle land, let's go ahead and take this guy out. He's raiding us, so it should be an easy ambush. Perfect. Now we have to be careful here because this army will definitely reach. He's in March Dance, but even without that, I think he can probably still reach Scrap Tower. This army's already taken a bit of a beating. Yeah, these guys have good units. So we probably need to scale back a little bit. We'll go in camp stance. Camp stance so we can get our regen. And we'll keep these guys grouped up. And we can try to start harassing this guy. That didn't work. We can also harass here. There we go. And then next turn when we attack it, hopefully they're still damaged a little bit. But not much else we can do here. We just need to slow down so we can wipe this army out without taking too many casualties. And then we should be able to get down here. He's not recruiting another army yet that I can see. Yeah, these are still clear. So we wipe this out. He has another army up here, which we hopefully can wipe out with this guy. Yeah, if we can do that, he'll have nothing left, and then we just sweep through. And back over here, yeah, I don't think we're going to get any ambushes off with them just camping us with all these guys. We need to figure out a way to do this. I think it makes sense to start another army and split these units up. Because like I said, this is not a good army. This is actually really good for defense. Not so good for offense. So we need to start, I think here. What kind of army do we want to start with this guy? Well, I think if they come out, they're going to have trouble fighting us. Maybe we can just harass these guys. Yeah, we got an ambush on this one. Let's fight it manually just to make sure he doesn't get out. Because he was trying to recruit another army here. So this should be fun to watch. He's going to get hit by all that artillery all at once. That's kind of cool. More? There we go. Yeah, he can't even move because he's just getting blasted. There we go. We got him. And it looks like we're stuck inside. We're stuck inside the zone of control, or the influence of this. So we can't even get out if we wanted to. So we don't really have much choice now. They are forcing us to attack, which I guess is fine. Maybe what we'll do here is we'll assault slowly, methodically, just kill what we can, and if we run out of ammo, we're not going to just shove people in the gates and get killed. But I think we'll just do this nice and slow. So let's go ahead and fight. So game plan here is to hug the wall. We'll use our cannons here. These guys can't shoot. They cannot shoot over the walls. So what we'll do is we'll use them in the back. Maybe punch a couple holes in the wall, take out these towers, and then we'll use the catapults to go up and over. They have an artillery piece right there. Looks like we outranged them though. Or no, they're not in range anyway, so. There we go. There's one tower down. So 2 full volleys, we can take the towers down. Now, most likely, we'll have to take out this grudge thrower before we move up. There we go. Towers down. We only have 2 menace below, and they have more than 2. I think they have 3 artillery pieces. Yeah, there's one right there. Oh, actually, we're getting shots on the guys on the wall. That's not a bad use of their ammo because these guys can't really shoot it much. They don't arc over the walls very well. Unless it's... if they're pretty far back and the units are far back away, they can sometimes get decent shots, but... yeah, I think this is a good use of their ammo, actually. But it's also killing the wall sections, which is fine. Anything that's left on it when the wall goes down is going to die. So what I want to do is wipe out the gate. Also just wanted to get a better view of what's going on up here. So he's going to retreat his grudge thrower. That's fine. And he's backing up. So that means we could try to get into better position here with our cannons. See if we can arc some shots over the wall at their archers or something. I'll use these or save these as like a last resort. And since they're no longer defending, and they're not really taking the wall, well, they are taking the wall right there. Well, the nice thing is one more shot and this wall's gone. So let's be a little more careful with our shots then, because I want to make sure a full unit is on there. Oh, they have one of their heroes. He's in this section though. Yeah, you can see the break in this section right here. He's on this side, unfortunately. So we would kill a few units, but not that many. Let's also move our plague claws up. If we get a good opportunity, we'll take it. This would be a good one to weaken as well. So why don't we get 1 full volley on this one, and then if they, like right now, they're sending units up. Okay, there we go. So both of these are a single volley away. This would be perfect opportunity, but we need to reload. Come on, can we get it? Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Do it. Right now. Perfect. Hell yeah. So we killed one of their heroes, and we took out more than half of their longbeards. So this one's ready to go. If they come up here again, we'll do the same thing right there. Do they attribute the kills? It doesn't look like we get the kills attributed to the units. So they just take fall damage. And then in terms of our plague claws, maybe not. Yeah, see, we're not going to be able to get shots on anything up here. So what else? I guess we just keep moving up nice and slow. They've got another single unit entity getting close. If he touches this wall, he's dead. But looks like he's going past it. And we're almost through, yep, we're through the gates. Let's back up so we don't get blasted here.
Seek victim targets.
Okay, so he is actually up on the wall. This one's not weakened yet. Let's go ahead and target this one a couple times and get it ready. Okay, perfect. So one more volley and this one's dead. Both of these. Oh, they have 2 single unit entities up here. That would be perfect if we can get them both retreating.
More contacts, yes?
Yeah, they got a unit coming up here, but I don't want to do just the unit.
Fast. Dance, dance through
Right, let's let our guy get some kills here.
Move
Oh,
like
they're getting
wind,
shots on him.
wind.
Yeah, he just got shot. Great, yeah, we gotta watch out for this guy. He hits hard. I'm gonna use the Plague Claw here for a second. Let's see if we can get them, scare them off of this wall. Maybe they'll come off if we blast them with, you know, what is that, 16 big balls. Right, they're hitting. We did get some kills there, but I don't think they care. Okay, no, this guy's coming off. Oh, we'll use it even if it's just for one. Oh, no, he got down. Yeah, he can get down from this top platform. This guy's coming down as well. Okay, well, that means we can go over here and get some shots at least. Oh, no, he's coming back. Alright, let me do a little bit of work here, and then when something interesting happens, we'll come back. Right, I can't get these guys to go on this wall section, so what I'm going to do is just blast it. They have almost a full unit of archers here. So, there we go. They just lost 60 units. And then we can do the same to this side, if anybody ever comes up here. Although, this one's isolated now, so they probably won't. I'm going to try and get some shots through the gates. Oh, perfect. We can actually get shots through the gates. Yeah, that's really nice. So we'll let them kind of line up a little bit. Actually, can we get a shot on their hero through the gates? Oh, man. Yep, they can. Didn't really hit, but good to know that we can do that. So we can just wait for them to kind of pass through like this one. Not too late. This one. Yeah, too late. And they are abandoning this, it looks like. So let's go get some shots on it with our hero. And if they come out to try to defend, we'll just we'll nail them. Perfect. Get a volley on him. Right, they're actually dead. Let's not waste ammo. Don't waste ammo. Oh, and we just overshot and killed the wall section and didn't get any kills out of it. That's alright though. We'll save our ammo by meleeing these guys. There we go. That's one full unit completely gone. And then one hero completely gone. There we go. We'll just keep trying to thread the needle here. Maybe someone get a shot. Yeah, they don't seem to be able to shoot through the gate very well, so we'll probably save our ammo. Now, if we can get rid of these archers that are nearby, get them to bug off, we could come up close with our flamethrowers and just completely wreck everything that's here. And, oh, good thing, their grudge throwers are getting shots on us, but they're not hitting anything, so... 712, yeah, we'll see. Doesn't seem like he can hit us here when we're against the wall. So, it looks like we can just pop in, get a shot off, back out, and then it kind of gets them to group up as well. So we could eventually get our, oh, like right here. Let's get a Plague Claw shot right on that. And then they're going to smash into each other. This is perfect if they can get their shot. Okay, they're not shooting. They don't have an angle. Damn. Okay, well, we'll try it again. Maybe with the cannons. Okay, let's try the cannons. No, they're not going to bunch up. But they don't have their archers here anymore, so we could potentially get our range units. They don't have... I don't see any firing arcs in here, so we should be okay. Let's start moving these guys up. Both the Globadiers and the flamethrower.
My blade.
And then while we're waiting for that, let's just keep them interested and keep them here in the middle. Run in, start to capture, get a few shots off, and then back out. They actually let us capture the gate, and now I'm sure. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we'll target once, twice, 3, and 4. So their shots are all staggered. It'll be a lot harder for them to dodge. Yeah, that's way better. Didn't kill them, but we took out quite a few of their units. And it doesn't look like we're gonna get another shot off. Oh. They did, but it's way off.
Master assassin.
They have ranged troops here now. You gotta be careful. Crap. I should have weakened these walls. I didn't expect them to come all the way over here, but I guess we can bait them over here and then destroy the walls. Looks like they might send a unit up here. Let's use some of our Plague Claw ammo, and we'll weaken a section of the wall. Yeah, I don't know what these guys are doing. They're like spazzing out and getting stuck on the edge of the map now. So really good AI, pathfinding and all that. So here we go. This is going to be a good opportunity. We're going to completely smash these guys. Let's get a good volley on them. Oh, wow. Don't think we need a second one. Yeah, we pretty much wiped that army out, or that unit out. So let's go inflict a few more casualties for free while they're running. We'll do that in melee so it doesn't cost us any ammo. And then we'll back out. So yeah, let's just keep drawing them into the wall then. If that's... Oh, there's a unit on the wall. Right, actually, let me pay attention here. So they're gonna send more than one unit here. We should probably wipe it out. Alright, yeah, let's do it. That's a decent amount. Nope, they're getting off. Okay, we didn't do enough damage anyways. Yeah, looks like we can keep doing this if we just stay close enough in the walls. This is gonna get one of their lords out, or their heroes out.
Move, march, yes.
Should be able to target him. Hit him with the cannons.
Master assassin.
We need to stagger these shots as well. Because when he goes down, I guess he's invulnerable. But they just don't hit their shots or something. So we need to move linearly so that he chases linearly and is easier to hit shots on. Perfect. Just like that. That didn't seem to do a ton of damage. Oh, we just... Did we just get shot at? Maybe.
It is done. Done. Move like wind.
He's almost dead. We're wasting a lot of ammo, but I guess if we take him out, that's fine.
Move, march, yes. Stalking, skittering. Sneak, run there. Stop. How?
Yeah, see, they can't hit him while he's down, so let's just use one at a time.
Seek victim, target.
Okay, they are trying to hit us with a grudge thrower. Oh, wow.
Stop. Ready to kill.
Okay, one more shot.
More contacts, yes. Dance through.
Probably need 2 more shots. Here we go. It's a direct hit. Let's finish him off with a melee, maybe. Hit him first. Hit him first. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. So we took him out. Didn't get hit for it. We used up a lot of ammo, but it is what it is. They've got a bunch of units on this wall. Let's see if we can take it out quickly before their hero gets off.
Dance through shadow.
Come on. Come on, get it before he gets off. The hero's still there. We're gonna keep firing. No, why are you there? Why are you there? Oh my god, our hero. What is he doing? Okay, we killed the enemy hero. But our guy just got stuck. Why did you go there? That's not where I clicked. I did not click there, man. I was clicking over here. Well, I don't understand why he decided to go in there and try and go up their walls. Yeah, that cost us 70 health. That's fine, though. We've got a few more shots left with this guy. Let's just get it out, and then we can stop using him. So next step, we'll probably use the flamethrowers right here, doing this. I'm just worried about that grudge thrower, but we could... Let's just spawn a menace below, because he's really being a pain. There we go. We're out of ammo on this guy, so let's just hide him for now. Make sure we can completely clear these grudge throwers, and then we'll move up. And we'll just move one unit at a time, just in case they come up with a bunch of units. Okay, here we go. Let's see. They're off their equipment, so even if they're still here, it's fine. But they're getting chewed up. So there we go. Grudge throwers are down. Time to move in with the weapons teams. So we're moving up. We're just going to hit them through the walls. Hit them with some flame. Go. So we bait them in by trying to capture. They come in to try to defend, and then they get a face full of flame. But we'll just keep doing that for a little while. We're capturing the front gate. They don't seem to want to compete now. They're just standing back. Alright, we're baiting them into chasing our guy now, because they won't come off the line, but if we go smack them once or twice, we can back up and then have them chase us. So that's working out pretty well. They're coming in with helicopters. We gotta take these things out of the sky. We still have a couple shots left with our cannons. There we go. Come on, hit him. There we go. There's one down. Maybe we should have saved a little more ammo for these. We could still hit them with the plague claw, but they're just not as accurate. Alright, they're hitting us with archers. Yeah, they just killed a couple of our warpfire throwers, so now we send in the artillery. Unfortunately, it didn't really do anything. Those might have hit, actually, if they didn't run back yet. So here we go. We're getting to the bottom of our ammo supply on the flamethrower. I think that might be it. Yep, there we go. He's out. So let's back out. Let's get everybody out. They got 200, almost, yeah, a little over 250 kills. Get out, dude. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Jeez, man. Even when you're trying to retreat, they just get stuck on everything. Okay, we need to figure out a plan. So the thing that keeps happening is these guys are harassing us a little bit. Actually, let's get a volley on them. Right, that, yeah, we hit him right there. That killed another. One more shot, maybe? We're almost out of ammo. Yep, they're out of ammo. So there's another cannon down. We have one cannon left. Oh, this is perfect. Yeah, they're just standing there doing nothing. So we'll go ahead and, oops, we'll go ahead and slot them in. Such. And then that should be a very, very solid volley here. So 0 kills. First volley is probably going to be 20 or 30. 19, 20, yep, solid. And we wiped out most of their health too, so the next volley should be worse. Alright, good, don't hit them when they're retreating. Yeah, hit them when they're coming in though. Okay, we need to get our hero in there, our lord. And then as they're retreating, we just chase them for free kills. We just got to watch out for the archers. Yeah, these guys are a pain. And also the gyros. Try and hit them.
Stalking, skittering. Stab, stab. For clan. Dance, dance.
Not gonna do it. There are these units that have stock, and they're really annoying. So I'm gonna try to let's bait them in. We'll get a volley or two off with our catapults and see if that wipes them out. Here we go. Yeah, they don't really dodge as much when they're shooting, and they just took a full volley right to the face. One volley is probably enough. Let's go into melee if we can. I don't think they're gonna let us though. No, and we're getting shot at from the side. So let's back out. Alright, another good volley on them. And they're still staying. I'm gonna move a Globadier up as well, so we can plug this hole in the side when they come in or retreat. We'll be hitting them. Yeah, here we go. So these guys from the side should do pretty good damage. Are they able to shoot through this? No, it doesn't look like it, but they're getting enough damage. I think it's still worth it. Okay, when they're retreating back out. Oh, they got helicopters on us. Can we hit it with a cannon? Hit him a couple times, but yeah, didn't get the kill. But we did get another kill on some melee troops.
Faster, scurry. More contact.
Yep, so let's go run them down. They're letting us get real deep on them, and we just routed 2 more units and took no damage for it. Right, so our cannons are completely out of ammo. We gotta rely on the catapults now. Let's move them up a little bit so they can actually have decent range here. We could probably start picking on some of these archers on the side. And they're running fairly thin here. I don't think they have a whole lot left.
Move, march, yeah.
Let's use our menace blow on this bolt thrower. It's the last piece of artillery that I can see. Might have one up further up the hill, but this is the only one that's really a threat right now. So hopefully we can get some kills off of that. And this right side is pretty open. We can go harass on some of these other areas as well. Let me go do that one right now while we're taking out that artillery. Yeah, look at they're running even at the side of us that we didn't even get into melee yet. They'd already shattered. We're gonna send some troops in and see if that causes them to come flooding in. We'll send our shield troops. We'll put them in the corner, and then if they try to rush, then we'll just bombard them. Let's target this tower. If we can take this out, we can slip by with our unit that has stock. We'll just start harassing units in the backfield. Here we go, he's gone. Now we're going to position artillery to be able to take out these thunderers. There we go. Beautiful volley. So they're pretty much gone. Don't know if we can hit these other ones. Let's see if we can get a better angle. Yeah, if we can clear these out. They actually have a hidden unit back there, so that's not going to work. But if we can get these 2 guys out, we can sneak up this way then. Let's try and hit this other one. No, they don't have an angle. We'd have to move them over here. Alright, doesn't look like we can shoot at that unit. They're covered perfectly. So let's try and get this maybe back here. See if we can reach. No, we're just short. Okay, never mind. We can actually shoot at that. Perfect. Let's get our hero or lord back up there. Dude, what are you doing? Okay, yep. That's done. And we wiped out the archer unit that was there too. They're fleeing. So now what we want to do is harass these guys. They have archers on both sides. get into melee. We're just going to keep cycle charging them so they're down. Don't want to get into prolonged melee because this guy is, while he's pretty good, he doesn't have a whole lot of tanking skills. Oh, wow. Yep, so we'll just keep doing this. Alright, we captured their control point back here. We killed 2 more archer units. We go, and then there's another one over here that's kind of low, but let's chase these guys down. Yeah, don't want them to respawn in case we have to back out of this fight. And I just realized the path to their capture point is wide open, assuming they don't have an invis unit. So let's get over there, try and take that, just at least to get these towers out of the way, and if we have to come in with our troops, we'll have a little easier time doing it. Yep, see there's some invis troops. These guys are such a pain. But now that we're in melee, they shouldn't be too bad. Oh crap, they got gyrocopters here. Yeah, they're not really getting hits in. They do have a tower here that's picking at us a little bit, but we're not taking massive damage, so I think it should be alright. Oh man, another freaking invis unit. They have so many invis. There we go. They're done. Let's kill a few more to make sure they don't respawn. Yeah, he's completely dead. Let's finish this one off. Yeah, rangers. Those guys do have stock. They're in the cap point, so we'll just get the cap point for free as well. Okay, they sent in reinforcements. They've got gyrocopters. This could be really bad. There are heroes here as well. Yeah, we gotta run. Well, that was annoying. I thought we were gonna be able to do a bit more there. They're gonna leave this capture point open though, so we should be able to get that one. There we go. We got this capture point, killed off all the protection that they had, towers and all that. Why don't we go take this? We can get the flame cannon at the same time. Yeah, I would like to send our units in, but I'm a little worried about these. And they're trying to recap with these rangers, so we'll just destroy them then. They took back a capture point in the center, but they left those units vulnerable because I saw it was a corollary unit and they're by themselves. So we'll take them out next. There we go. They're running. So we'll run these guys down to 0. Alright, we took another cap point back and they left their bolt throwers vulnerable. So these guys are easy prey, although we gotta deal with archers as well. But yeah, we'll pick these guys off. This is an easy win right here. Alright, we took another capture point, got rid of some defenses, and now we need to... We're starting to lose a lot of health on this guy, so we need to do something else. Oh wow. So we're picking on this guy over here that was guarding the gate, because he's isolated. And I guess that gave them army loss. So we ended up winning. We got 364 kills on this guy. Pretty good. Didn't actually get that many kills, but they have very high strength units, so I think that's probably why. It said close victory. I don't know about that. We lost 2 units and about 70% of our health on our hero. And that's it. They lost almost everything. So there we go. We got a settlement here. This is going to be, I think we'll take this up to tier 3. Sorry, tier 5. We're close enough to sack it as well, so let's do that. Yeah, tier 5. So we can build some defenses here. We won't have to worry about it as much. Man, hell of a fight. That was an interesting one. Oh, I didn't realize this has a pasture. That's really good for us. Also, I just realized we're still waiting on food stash rations, but we could do another tier 3 scheme. Don't think there's any schemes in here that we need to do other than just overthrow city. So let's just take someone's stuff. Let me figure out which one though. I don't see any more food settlements here. No pastures. And no landmarks that I can tell anyways. So you think it's just that one. Oh, yeah, that one. So maybe we take this one. This will give us casualty replenishment. And it's only a tier 3 though. So we would have to break it down. We'll probably take this one in 5 turns when we do our 2. So we can do 1, and then 5 turns we do 2, and then 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So every 5 turns we're going to be taking at least something. So yeah, we'll save that one for next time. And this time, I mean, there is gold. It's worth a lot, but we don't really need the money. We need the food more. We could... Oh, you know what? I just realized I forgot we abandoned this. We're supposed to settle it. Yeah. That'll take us right at the limit. We're almost down to the yellow, so we'll not do any more of that. Now this landmark is the one that gives us upkeep reduction for plague claw, catapults, cannons, and doom wheel. Recruit rank, but that's only if you do it here. We're not going to recruit here too much, so I think still worth buying or building though. And this one also has gold, so very, very nice settlement. This army is done recruiting after this turn, so he'll be at 15 units. When we lose the warlord, it'll be 14. This one has 6, so that's 20, so that's perfect. He'll be capped out. Now, this freaking guy raided us. Wait for that to repair. So, I guess we can come up here and try and ambush. We do have a decent army to fight him off if he does attack. We need a better front line, but aside from that, we actually have we have a good line up there. And then down here in the south, we're ready to take Doomglade. This one, oddly enough, this is a decisive victory, even though it's a siege. So whatever the calculation's doing, it's giving us low casualties. But we'll take that. I think we're close enough. Yeah, there we go. Alright, 2 turns we can take Restera. Next turn we can take Granite Mastiff and then Karag Orud. So we're pretty much through these guys, I think. Do they own that one down there too? So there's 3 showing. They probably have 4 or 5 settlements. They have 4, yeah. So they have 1 more down there. So we'll take these 3, we'll go down the middle of the mountains, we'll take that, and then see who's next. I think, is this guy weak? Oh my god, 26. This guy's one of the big ones. He doesn't mind us too much, so he's actually close to a non-aggression pact. We gotta see where his land is though. So Cursed Jungle, Serpent Coast. Yeah, so he looks like he's probably big down here. And then these lizard men, how many do they have? Oh, that's their last one. So we probably need to get down there and take that before this other guy does. Because that's a pasture land as well. Well, either way, we need to take this first, and then we'll go down. And it's time to go to war with these guys, whatever they are. Not going to call any allies in. And it's a decisive auto-resolve. We'll sack it. Nice, we got lucky arrows. That's actually good on him. And occupy. Oh, I did not realize he was bigger than that. I thought he only had the 3 settlements.
I've been looking
he has 10. Okay, well, I guess that kind of dictates where we go next. So we'll finish this, and then we'll head north. Same thing here. These guys are on their last settlement, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's our last one. So we'll take that. We'll leave the mainland alone. We'll leave the Empire alone for now, and then we'll just head north. I guess we could just start ravaging everything up here. We got an 80% chance to assassinate Felix. I like the odds there. Got him. So here's the game plan. We're going to set up an under empire in one of these settlements. I don't know which one, but preferably one that could spread to a lot of different settlements. So like this one would be good. And then we'll try and get as many under empire here as we can. And then my hope is eventually, I don't know. We could do the Vermintide. And that'll give us basically a free army, free settlement. We take it and then we delete the army so it doesn't cost us anything. That would be an interesting way to do it. We just eat these guys from the inside. We'll see. I don't know. Either way, we have to get as many under empires set up here as we can. So let's work on that. So I looked through all of Tretch's settlements. He doesn't really have anything very good. So yeah, and then we don't want to weaken Ikit. He's holding these guys off, so we don't have to deal with them. So I think the obvious choice is just to continue taking settlements from this guy down here. So let me go shopping. It'll probably be something like this. This has already got tier 5. But we'll see. Yeah, I do like this one, Southern Sentinels. This one has tier 5 walls. We wouldn't have to build anything. It already has the warp stone reactor, so this settlement pays for itself food-wise. And then we would just be making good money from it. Like I said, there's other ones like this gold province. It's really good money, but I think it's not going to be the most important thing. This would be also good, but we'd have to spend, like I said, yeah, we'll do that next turn. So we're most likely going to go for this one then. So Southern Sentinels, let's do that. And here, oh, we have a contract just sitting there. Again. Okay, let's overthrow a layer. Southern Sentinels. And then we gotta pick somebody. So one of those guys that's just running around is probably fine. Like this guy, we don't really need. There we go. We are the proud new owner of whatever this one's called. Something Sentinel. Yep, we got it. And is there anything we want to redo here? Probably not. This has everything we need. We've got the 2 income buildings, the income boosting. We've got a tier 5 engineer, so now we can get another warlock. What are we up to, like 8? We're up to 8 warlock engineers. So that's really good. Yeah, that's perfect. So we'll leave that alone. We can upgrade our diplomacy with pestilence. So we just took a settlement from him that he really liked. Now he's a lot weaker, so he's willing to do a military alliance. That's good. And then Confederation minus 40 is not that far off. We're 20, 40, 60. Rictus probably just took a settlement in the last 7 turns, which means he's going to get a big negative to this. But we should be able to get these guys reasonably low and then just confederate them. And is there any wars that we want to peace out with? I don't think so, because these guys are about to wipe out. We'll let them run. Everything else looks good. So that'll be end of turn 61. That was a busy turn. We are really expanding fast down here in the south. And creeping along in the center, but that's just the nature of this area. It's tough. And then same thing up here. We're going really fast in the north. So I don't know if we can do it in 100 turns. It's probably a bit too much, but we'll see how much we can take. Actually, how are we on victory conditions? So these are both done. We're at 156 out of 272. So this can probably be done in 100 turns. I think we can do this in 100 turns. So we're, what, 100 and something away? In 40 turns, we would have to take like 2.5 per turn, which I think is doable if we keep pressing hard. And we need to get another army going. Actually, that's what we need to do, but I screwed up and hired the wrong army here, so I can't hire another one until next turn. I did a Grey Seer instead of a Plague Lord. So whoops. But yeah, we'll get one of these guys up, and then we'll start another army over here. Can we? No, we can't hire Sorcerer. Actually, boy. Yeah, we'll leave this alone. We need to get one of those layers. Should we not do both of these? Let's do a layer right here, just so we can have it. Yeah, because this will allow us at tier 3 recruitment of Eshin Sorcerer. No, we would need the Plague. We would have to do this one. Unlock here recruitment Plague Priest. That's fine. We'll just do this one here then. We're going to need Plague Priests for these armies, and I don't want to wait for these guys to move down there because it's going to take them another 5-10 turns. Or, well, maybe even more. So we'll do that. 3 turns. We'll start recruiting heroes from here as well. But yeah, that should be it for turn 61.